Hey, what is up guys, at Pokemon TCG here. Today guys, I have some more Pokemon TCG, or not really TCG, just Pokemon news in general. And we're going to be taking a look at Zygarde and its forms and everything. So Zygarde is pretty much, well, it's the Z to the X and Y stuff. But we got some pictures here of its forms and everything. We're going to take a look at the first one. This is the Zygarde cell, and it's pretty much just the cell of the Pokemon. This stage has been identified as the single cells that make up Zygarde. Cells do not possess any will or thought process. So pretty much, they're not even, like, they're alive, but they're not like alive. But apparently they've been scattered throughout the region, and according in the Pokemon world, they've been pretty much, questioned as if they're even Pokemon. But we got right here the Zygarde core. If the picture ever comes up. And pretty much, this says here, it's pretty much the brain. It's a cute little thing with one eye. Well, I guess it has two eyes. Like, is that an eye? Yeah, we'll just say that's an eye. And like it says right here, it's pretty much a little more than a part of the Pokemon's brain. And this one actually can actually, it's kind of more self-aware, more like a little more alive and stuff like that. So, and then we're gonna get up here to the one that is actually my least favorite. I don't know what in the world this thing's supposed to be. Like, it's a dog thing or something. It just looks really scary. But this is the 10% form, and pretty much it's a speed Pokemon from like what I'm reading. And other than looking really weird, I guess that's just supposed to be like I don't really know how to explain that. I'm doing a pretty terrible job of explaining Zygarde right now, but hey, it's all good. And here's the one I've actually seen more times than any. This is the 50% form, the gigantic snake thing. Yeah. And pretty much this Pokemon's halfway done here. And this is the one that I really wanted to focus on, because this thing doesn't even look like a Pokemon. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like a Pokemon. This just looks way... just... what? I mean, you take a look at this thing and... like, see, whenever I think Pokemon, I have like a specific idea and such, when I look at a Pokemon, what it's probably going to look like. And, there's stuff that I can just kind of pick out, and, I'm like, okay, that looks like a Pokemon, this doesn't. This thing definitely does not look like a Pokemon. This thing looks like a Gundam to me, to be honest with you. I'm just looking at this thing, and I'm like, what in the world? I mean, this thing just, I don't know, like, I thought Mewtwo... like Mega Mewtwo looked badass, but this thing takes it to like a whole other level. Like, this thing just looks like it's about to ready to kill someone. And it's very just, yeah. Seriously, comment down below what you think like this Pokemon looks like, because I can't even put it into words. I'm just kind of blown away by it. I think this thing just jumped up in my like top 10 favorite Pokemon list just because of how it looks. But if that thing's not the most powerful Pokemon, I don't even want to. Yeah, I'm done. But anyway, so we have this one right here. It's the Greninja, actually. I'm going to cover this too. Apparently it's the Ash-Greninja, and you can see right there, it's got this little red mark going across to symbolize the hat, and you got the hair on the sides here. So it kind of it just looks like Ash. It has some features of them. And apparently this actually happens from a bond that Greninja and Ash share. And apparently it's a legend or phenomenon that is said to happen only once every several hundred years, in the Kalos region. And it's really cool. I'm really interested to see. Like, I haven't been following the show or anything, so I don't know if they've been covering that at all. But I'm really just curious to see how this goes down and what happens and what makes them just get this really strong bond. Is there like a specific moment, kind of like with Ash and Pikachu, whenever Pikachu jumped and electrocuted all the Spearow in the first episode. I'm really curious to see what happens with Greninja and Ash to make him go into this transition. And is this a mega form, like a special mega form, or what is it exactly? Is it a break evolution kind of thing? What's going on here? But still, overall, Greninja, really awesome Pokemon, really cool form, and definitely raises a lot of questions as to what happens and what transpires for this to go down. But we got I don't know. See, when I think of Zygarde, and I'm looking through all these, I'm thinking Cell from Dragon Ball Z. Okay, there's just all this stuff. Like, you got like the little first off starting Cell, then you got like it's kind of grown. There's imperfect, semi-perfect, and then you got, well, the perfect Cell, this thing. So yeah, I guess Zygarde to me is Cell, but Pokemon form. These right here are also telling me, you know, maybe it has like more stuff to do with Evital and Xerneas. So, I like the last two forms. I think above all the rest. I don't know. It's just, this thing, like, you know, like what's going on with that? Like, I guess is this an eye? Comment below. Is this an eye? Because yeah, I'm like trying to figure that out. But anyway, guys. I want to say thank you so much for tuning into the video. Sorry, I'm kind of a Zygarde idiot, and I just kind of babbled on and gave you somewhat of an opinion here, but at least you got to see Zygarde and what it looks like, and, you know, get some features on it and stuff. So let me know down below which form is your favorite. What do you think of this Pokemon, and how excited are you to see this come into the TCG? Because with all the different forms that it has, you know, that's going to be really sweet to look at. You know, are these going to be separate cards? Are they going to be like basic, stage 1, stage 2? Are these going to be EXs? And just, you know, there's so much stuff that they could probably do with Zygarde and the TCG that I am very excited about. But thank you guys. I love you. And this is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out. And if you haven't checked out anything else on my channel, I do X and Y 8 stuff, deck profiles, all kinds of madness on the channel. So definitely go check those out. Peace out, guys.